We are live. This is the NBA betting card, also known as the NBA rundown, brought to you by FanSpeak. I'm here today with Tyler Hicks. Oh, Tyler, I got to tweet this out real quick. But what did you think about yesterday?
Yeah, I thought there were some interesting games. I mean, a lot of outcomes were pretty not very surprising. A lot of the teams won that we expected. Atlanta picked up a win like they always do on MLK Day. The Mavs beat up on the
Yeah, no.
Pelicans. Embiid came back, put a good game up on the Rockets. That was pretty much it that I took from yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, for like a great sports day, supposedly, it kind of sucked. I thought the football sucked. And I didn't think there was really much excitement in the NBA. The Heat and the Nets was a cool game. Warriors and the Grizzlies, I guess, was interesting since the Grizzlies were the big dogs. Hawks Spurs was a joke. It wasn't even close to that final score. Magic and the Knicks was a good game, 98-94. We don't see that too often, huh, Tyler?
Yeah, that was
Pistons
a
and
low scoring one.
wow. I mean, I guess the Mavericks Pelicans was interesting. I think we kind of forget like Kyrie how good he can be when he's not playing second fiddle. Um, so And then, of course, the 76ers smoked the Rockets. That was another one that wasn't nearly as close as the final score because the Rockets won the fourth quarter by 12 points. But they were getting smoked that whole game. All right. So let's dive into tonight. It's kind of the dog days of the association right now. I feel like we're grinding. A lot of these guys out there are grinding, and it's interesting to try and handicap it. This first game is like basically a reason why back-to-backs are stupid because the Denver Nuggets versus Philadelphia 76ers. That's two great teams, right? Two top MVP candidates playing. Oh, but look, the whole Denver starting lineup is on the injury report because they had travel issues. So, Tyler, it sucks. How do you get involved in this game? How do you do it?
I mean, if all these guys are in for Denver, I want to bet Denver, but the whole
Do
travel
you?
thing, yeah, the
So
whole
I did
travel.
the numbers with everybody in, and I still had Philly winning by 3.
Yeah, I don't like this as a spot for Philly. I would probably be on Denver, but with all the news, I don't think I can pull the trigger. This is one of them spots where I feel like if I bet Denver, they're gonna just walk out, be down 20 in the blink of an eye, because they didn't get in till late because of the snow. So probably just to stay away from me.
Yeah, it sucks because it was one of the best games, but now it's essentially a stay away because how do we handicap it? I mean, how pissed would you be if you bet Denver and they all sit? I mean, the whole starting lineup. Normally, I think that we overlook some of these things where one guy's in or out, but that's just too many people. All right, I think I like the Sixers regardless. I almost want to bet them and just hope that they pull everybody. At full projection, I have the Sixers by 3.
Yeah, I mean, you've been better at this sport than me lately, spread. So I'm not gonna argue that take.
It sucks. I like the Nuggets way better. I don't know. I like the Sixers. Like kind of unwatchable. But all right, I'll still go back to that. But to me, it's Sixers are past. Tyler likes Denver if everybody plays. We disagree on every game. I mean, I guess it should be fun because we're disagreeing. The Sacramento Kings are in Phoenix. They're taking on the Suns. Keegan Murray's a game time decision. On the other side, Bol and Damian Lee are out. When I'm looking at what's going on between these teams as of late, Tyler, nice little trends here to take some points here. The Kings are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 on the road against Phoenix. Sacramento 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 on the road. Total's gone under in 4 of Phoenix's last 5 home games against the Kings. Phoenix 7-3 in their last 10 games. Who do you like here?
I'd probably take the Suns at home. I mean, their offense is the second best in the league over the since what do I have this filtered out at? January 1st till the 16th. That's 8 games per team or 9, depending on how their schedule sets up. They're the second best offense in the league. Sacramento's defense has been putrid. They are 25th. I could see this Phoenix team just putting it on him here. Keegan Murray's also questionable if he misses. That's a good perimeter defender. that probably goes on KD or Booker that they won't have. I think they're just a bigger, longer team than Sacramento, and they'll be able to score at ease. So I would take Phoenix here.
All right, yeah, we're on opposite side. I like the Kings plus the points. I think they can keep it close here, and I'm not too high on this Phoenix team. I think the Kings can win the bench minutes, but I don't absolutely love it. This number opened at 5.5. The Kings have taken some money, and I think that was the right move. If it got back to 5.5, I'd be a lot more eager to do it. But to be fair, 4.5 to 5.5 is not the big move. Where we really want to get it through is to 6, and I don't think there's any way it gets there even if Keegan Murray's ruled out. So Tyler and I on opposite sides there. If the Suns were to win, whose players you're looking at to maybe do a performance double or some props you're looking at?
Yeah, I'd go right to KD and Booker. I mean, they're the main two guys on the team. I know Bill's there now, but he can get hurt at any moment. I trust the other two more, so it'd be those guys with their performance doubles, mainly through their points, like 30 plus, and they win.
All right, so you like the performance double there, KD or Booker. If you had to choose, who do you think is better?
I'm taking Booker. You're getting a better price on Booker, too. Plus 225 to plus 205.
All right, yeah. It's funny, Booker hasn't looked as good this year, and so I thought, oh, he's fallen off. I looked up. His numbers are exact same as last year as far as his true shooting percentage.
Yeah, he's still the same Devin Booker.
Yeah, but for some reason, it just felt like he wasn't playing as good.
I think it's because we had higher expectations for him this year.
Yeah, well, I would say because the team's not winning, but they're 7-3 over their last 10.
Yeah, they're starting to wrap back around.
Yeah. All right, important games for the Kings. Let's see how they turn out. This is an important game for the Suns, too. They could potentially move ahead of them in the standings. The Oklahoma City Thunder. Boy, that was disappointing last night, Tyler, is that they played the Lakers, and it wasn't really even close. And I can't even, I love to blame the officials, but I can't. I mean, it wasn't even like they got job. They just got outplayed, and that's a terrible matchup for them. They're just too small. And I think that's why I doubted the Thunder as a legitimate contender. However, if they're able to avoid that matchup, they match up well against the other top teams. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I think they match up better against Denver than they do against LA. Although that's another tough matchup for them, too. So, the Thunder, it's a great story. I don't know if they're ready yet to go to the top. But tonight, they're catching 6.5. They're in LA. They're taking on the Clippers. The total is 235.5. Everybody that just, bets the NBA for a long time is going to take the Clippers here. And you're going to say, wow, you're laying 6.5, against the Thunder. But it's just a stupid schedule spot, Clippers had yesterday off. The Thunder played that tough game against the Lakers. The Lakers are a physical team. I know they didn't travel, but it is a pretty crappy schedule spot here. However, if I were to bet this game, Tyler, I would take the 6.5. I know that we don't, I'm usually the opposite. I'm usually the guy saying bet the schedule, but I think it's too much of an overreaction. Tyler, this line just moved to 7 on my board. And the reason that I can't endorse this is because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's on the injury report. I mean, it's just a terrible day it's already 3:10 Eastern at your time. And we have no idea what's going on with these games as far as from a betting perspective. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, I mean, I would lean taking the points here too with OKC. I think it's too many. The Clippers will be without Zubac, so their size is out of the game. They won't have the size advantage like how the Lakers did. They'll be playing smaller. I think it gives OKC a way better chance, maybe even sprinkle on the money line here because we know how they played in back-to-backs. They could win this game. I don't see SGA on the Basketball Monster report. What is he on the RotoWire one?
On the RotoWire, yeah, he's 50-50.
Yeah, I don't see him on this one, so I don't know what's up with that. If he's
I'll click on his name right now.
Yeah. But I would lean taking the points here with OKC, but I need to know he's in first.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait on that one, too. So it's kind of disappointing that the two best matchups of the night. It's funny. Actually, I think all three of these are good matchups, but because of these injury reports and the fact that, the regular season doesn't matter, we don't really know what's going on. Now, on the Kings, we're only waiting on Keegan Murray. But I'd still say, right, if I want to take the Kings, I want Murray to be in there.
Yeah,
he's an excellent perimeter defender, and he shoots a 3 well.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet
And,
the Kings without Murray.
and then, yeah, look who's going to take his place, right? Like Kevin Herter, Trey Lyles, like F that.
Yeah, that's no good.
So, all right. I know it's going to be a quick show today, but 3 games and 2 nasty injury reports we're waiting on. Tyler, if you were to place one now, what's your best bet for the day?
I'm going to take a shot here. I think Jokic just kind of, if they do play their guys and they do have a good chance at winning the game, I think he goes off after the game they played last year when Embiid was able to dominate Jokic. Then he sat out the second matchup and they never played again. This would be the first time them guys have matched up against each other. Jokic triple-double and wins plus 450. You normally never see that price, so I'll take a shot on that, see if he can just ball out against Embiid, pick up the win on the road, get a nice price on it.
Yeah, I like the 76ers minus 1.5. I have this as a 3-point win for them, and you're kind of free rolling because if you place it right now and everybody sits, you're just, it's going to be a cakewalk. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these people sat. So I like the 76ers minus 1.5. Tyler, I know it was a quick show today. Did you have any overall association thoughts you want to get out there? It's kind of being overshadowed by the NFL right now. And let's be fair, these NFL games were terrible. It was one of the worst weekends of football I've seen. And this weekend's not going to be much better.
No, I mean, these football
One
games.
good game.
No, what do you mean?
This weekend?
Houston, Baltimore, Chiefs, Bills. Those are both
Chiefs, Bills are the only one that's close. Every other one is above a touchdown on the spread.
Okay. Do we need to talk about touchdown spreads and how much they mean? Because I don't think they meant shit last week.
That game still sucked.
Yeah, but
was it enjoyable to watch?
For some fans, it was.
Only if you're a Packers fan, it wasn't close.
There will be some good games, Brett. Don't worry.
It's going to suck. It's going to be terrible. All right, well, we'll be talking about that soon. I like the Sixers minus 1.5. Tyler's on the other side. Denver Nuggets triple-double and win. You know what that means. Usually it means to take Tyler's pick. Guys, sorry for the short show today, but we'll be jumping in a little more next week. We're going to, jump back and keep handicapping this NFL, and we'll be back with some more NBA tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, guys. Hit that thumbs up and make sure you check out fanspeak.com.